What's up, guys? So now let's go into inside the NBA, and we're going to be told. They're going to see what they're talking about. Apparently, they talk about LeBron. I think they talk also about Chicago because they're also having difficulty with team chemistry. So we gonna check those out, and then yeah, let's see what they're talking about. Yeah. Charles and Ernie and
same kind of question I asked KG. LeBron James' comments were blank.
Inappropriate, whiny, all the above. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they have given him everything he wanted. They have the highest payroll in NBA history. He wanted J.R. Smith last summer. They paid him. He wanted Shumpert last summer. They bought in Kyle Korver. He's the best player in the world. Does he want all the good players? He don't want to compete.
yeah, exactly. He wants it easy for himself.
Player. But this notion, they're the defending champs, and for him to be trying to hold anything over Dan Gilbert's head, and I love all these wild punk-ass reporters on television who's afraid to call LeBron. LeBron's a great player and a great guy, but this notion he's got to have all the best players on his team. He's got Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. He wants everybody. He don't want to compete. He want to be the favorite all the time. It just pisses me off that a guy that great.
I love Charles, man. He's so honest. He's so honest. It's so true.
Inappropriate.
So true.
And
You stole his answer.
yeah, it was inappropriate. And
You cheated off my test. That's why he's
think,
successful today.
But I'll tell you what. Everyone has a perspective. This is our perspective. But we can't understand your perspective when you are the best player in the world. We can't understand your perspective when you have two All-Stars. We just can't understand it. So it's like the guy who says, well, you know, I got a Lamborghini, I got a Bentley and a Ferrari, but I need an everyday car, man. We can't understand that perspective, man. I'm sorry. You have three of the biggest, best cars in the world. So, and you need an everyday Chevy to get you around, a U-Haul, things around. We can't have sympathy for you. You could have that perspective, but we can give you no sympathy when you are.
It's true, man. I'm telling you, man. He's whining too much, man. He really needs to, like, if he has Carmelo or he has another superstar on his team.
Comments were inappropriate, but Chuck, don't ever say LeBron doesn't want to compete. Does he need all the good players on this team to win? Yes. You know, it's inappropriate because I think in a professional manner he could have went upstairs. You know, they have great history, they have some bad history, but you know the history was rekindled. He should have went upstairs.
But you don't think there's something wrong with even wanting more?
No, let me
like
finish.
for where
No,
you are
not.
now. You don't
It's
think
not.
that
No.
there is something fundamentally
Something fundamentally
like with
wrong.
saying that he wants more.
You played for a team that had Big Four. You forgot about that?
Big Four?
You, Akeem, Scotty.
First of all,
It doesn't matter.
That wasn't
not even close.
That
It
wasn't
doesn't matter.
No, it's not even
It
close.
doesn't
We
matter.
were all old men way past our prime.
It doesn't
This guy
matter.
just won the championship. He got a young Kyrie Irving and a terrific Kevin Love. And
Yeah,
now
but it takes more than that to win the
they
championship.
just won the championship. What do you mean it takes more?
Okay.
They just won the championship.
First of all, you know nothing about going back to back. I do, and Kenny do. You listen. Teams are coming at his head. They need more. They need a big shot Bob. They need a guy like Kenny Smith. They need a playmaker like LeBron said. It's only inappropriate because he went to the media. He should have went to Dan Gilbert and said, hey, I need help, boom, boom, boom. And they should have had a private conversation. But don't ever say LeBron don't want to compete.
Hey, listen, he says he needs help. Listen, he's the best player in the world. He's got plenty of help. Why don't he
But
take
doesn't
it?
he's looking at, don't you think, looking at Golden State and saying, boy, they added Kevin Durant.
But
That's none of his business, Ernie.
I know, but don't you think,
You want to be the GM for every team in the league
no,
now?
I'm just saying, don't you think that provides his view of where Cleveland...
Yo, this is fucking hot as shit. I'm just so interested in what they're saying. Like, this shit get heated as a motherfucker. Like, I don't know.
I'm just trying to say...
They're all going at the white boy now. They're all going at the white boy.
He says, we're not as good, and they're better than
he
they
doesn't
were.
have that right because what Kevin Durant did was not ordinary. That was extraordinary. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen every.
in our lifetime. That's the first time
Yeah.
it's happened in
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, where a guy who was on a team that was up 3-1 and was about to go to the NBA Finals goes to the team that beats them.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. That's some pussy ass shit. That's some snitch ass bitch ass shit. You don't do that shit.
LeBron James, regardless.
I love the way that shot's fired when Shaq goes to Charles Barkley. You don't know nothing about going back to back. Me and Kenny do. That's crazy.
Sympathy for you.
And Aaron, let me
we
say-
can't understand your
Let me say
perspective.
one thing.
That's
too.
not looking for
And
your
Ernie,
We're not saying
Yeah,
that right or
for your
wrong.
Let me tell you something, Ernie.
But when you announce it to the media, you are looking for.
First of all, we don't even know what's going to happen in the finals. But if LeBron James is able to beat the Golden State Warriors or the San Antonio Spurs, his legacy is going to go through the roof. But this notion, listen, the Cleveland Cavaliers have the highest payroll in the NBA.
I'm granting you that. I understand that.
But Ernie, this ain't like a 7-Eleven. You can just go in and buy anything.
I work at 7-Eleven. That's
They
crazy.
got lucky getting Kyle Korver. Like, Kyle Korver's a good player. They gave up Mike Dunleavy, who wasn't even playing. But they say, like, you can just say, hey, let me go get this player here, there. They got the highest payroll in the league. They paying $40, $50 million in luxury.
If they were under the cap, he might have a point. But when you're the highest paid team in the NBA,
By far.
you don't have a leg to stand on when you make that comment. Now, you could say, we need to make our young guys who are here, we need to get them ready quicker and figure out a way, because you have no movable income and movable parts because
they
you
got
are the highest paid
expensive
team.
players, man. Where they gonna get the money from?
And that's why I say he should have had that conversation with Dan Gilbert instead of going to the
Okay. And
That's true. That's true. That's
No,
true.
you're saying he don't want to compete. Do he want to have the best player? Yeah, he want to have the best player.
We all want the best players. But
Okay.
he's the defending NBA champion.
And
They
they
act
need
like
better
they don't
players.
have a chance. They
And they
have a
need-
chance. He's
and they
the
need
best
better
player in the
players.
world.
That's okay, and they need better players.
Let's switch gears to
Let's
the
play
Chicago.
by itself.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago situation. Could any
Okay, I don't know. I kind of agree with both of them. You know,
in
kind of
that
agree with
locker
both of
room
them.
Right now, you have Butler and Wade after the game, and then you have Rondo the next day, seemingly taking shots at those
No,
guys.
he did. He took shots.
Yeah, I mean,
But first of all, Rondo was 100% correct. You know, those two
What did Rondo
guys,
say?
one guy's won championship, one guy's a good player. It's easy to blame everybody else instead of trying to
My
make
vets
those
will never go
guys
to the
around
media. They
them
would come
better.
to the team. My
Ernie,
vets
they
didn't
have
pick and
blown
choose
two
when they wanted to bring in. My
10-point
goal is to
leads with
pass
2
what I
minutes to go
learned
with
along.
Wade
And that's
and
what they
Butler.
show.
They have to
out.
take
They
some
don't
responsibility
make
for that.
exceptions.
Well,
That's
this
the
is
shit.
very simple to me. Dwayne Wade has been a hell of a player. He's an aging superstar.
It's true. Right now, this generation, we got too many whiny players, man. Too many people who complain, you know. Rondo played with some greats, man. KG, Paul, Pierce, Ray Allen. Like, those players don't whine. You know what I mean? That KG whining? You fucking please. KG put that shit on the court. Take you to fucking what? God damn.
If you don't come to practice early with me and play me one-on-one, we know you don't want to play now. We know you don't want to play. What happens? The next 15 days, him and Adrian Caldwell playing one-on-one every day. Adrian starts getting to the lineup. A lot of times when guys are talking into the microphone, as Kevin said it, I felt like I was on Kevin Garnett's team, and I'm listening. I got a bird's eye view of what he says to his team. That was probably the best Area 21 I've seen. But the fact that he comes in and able to say it to all you got to do is walk over. Hey, Chuck, man, I got a problem. You're not passing the ball out to double team. Like, but when you go into the
When you go into the
microphone,
media,
it's almost like a
man.
cop
When you go
out.
into the media, man, that's just straight pussy,
You don't
man.
wanna face the
Yeah,
man.
man. Talk to the player, man. That's your
How would you do
teammate,
your
man.
team
It kind of makes them,
when you do that first.
you know, unsure that you actually want to play with them. You know what I mean? It ruins the chemistry even more. And I think that's what LeBron James is doing. You know, when he's going to the media and talking like he needs more help, kind of showing his teammates that, oh, we ain't good enough for you. Like, you know what I mean? Talk, keep it inside the team, man. You ain't really gotta go out in social media.
I did both. I have player-only meetings. We fight in the locker room. I called them out in the media. I think it's a test. I think the problem has started because Rondo is having problems with the coaching staff. That right there can split the locker room a little bit. And then I don't like to call that coaching, but I think this is the wrong coach for that type of team. You need a special individual with certain leadership qualities to get everybody to come together.
Jesus.
Was it good? Was it bad?
Wow. Yeah.
Just Jesus.
Was
That's
it good?
all gonna be good.
Yeah, Chuck,
Benny
you're right.
Hinn,
Yeah, you're right.
Jimmy Swaggart. Only God can help that.
Oh, Chuck, oh, that's cool. Chuck go coach Chicago. Oh, well, Chuck is so cool. Yo, Chuck cold-blooded, man. Chuck cold-blooded, man. Chuck cold-blooded, man. I love Chuck, man. I love Chuck, man. He cold-blooded, but it's true though, man. Chicago really need to. Just Chicago and Cleveland both need to stop going out to the media and being bitches, man. Talk about it in your team. Keep it in your team. Right now, people are using social media too much as a base to talk. No, man. Keep that in your team. Keep it in your team. What Rondo said is 100, man. His vets never used to complain, man. They bring it hard, 100%. Show the youngsters this is how you play a game. Don't talk. Play with your game. You know what I mean? That's some shit, man. But anyway, y'all like this video, man. Hit the like button, man. Y'all got some comments. Hit that in the comment section, man. Subscribe because I do it all the time. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace out.